Welcome in, guys, to the One Day Cup. We won our first game in a very clinical run chase by 6 wickets, as you guys can see there. We'll go over that result and a few impressive performances from the youngsters got us over the line. They got through to 313 all outs. Raza 3 for 61, good as always. I thought Sabri on debut was good, 1 for 35. Sci-Fi 1 for 52 was quite good, and Shaheen Afridi was really good towards the end, 3 for 66. I thought that was going to be a bit of a steep chase with overcast conditions, but no, everyone contributed. On 60 out of 66, the man 59, both getting 50s on debut. They're shy of 59 or 58. There was some constant turning over the strike. Faruqi 47 not out, and Saifi 34 of 29. So that was very clinical, and that has put us in a good position here. We've got to beat either Karachi or Lahore to maybe make the quarterfinals. Just got to make sure our team is relatively secure. Faruqi is establishing himself as the all-rounder of the team, along with... But yeah, it's a pretty stable lineup. But yeah, the inexperience of the youngsters in the batting are going to be tested here. And they're going to be tested all season so they can build up enough experience. Lost the toss, and we're going to be bowling first. Karachi are a team that we're probably favoured to beat, but you just never know. They've got some interesting players in their team. Just having a wee look to see if anyone's around. And the other game too, before we took on the Sri Lankan Tharana Rodalahama from Sikkim. So we had a guy following us there. I'm just looking at their team. Decent players in their order. I had him last season. I didn't. Someone very similar named. Anyhow, we're going to have to bowl well. Predictor is obviously predicted us win this game. Rotated out. Alright, attack. 4th out loss. Gonna have to chase big on multiple different occasions here to, I'd say, make playoffs. We're in. 6 bowling options, which I'm pretty happy about. Impressed with this young leggy. Played already for Pakistan, like he was in the youth setup. Like Pakistan's also having in him, no one else in domestics or anything in him that I have. Yeah, you had there's there, none for 31. Faruqi will come in and change the angle just a wee bit on the batsman. They have started off pretty well. I'll set probably an offside field just based on how we're bowling. The trick has worked. The change of angle will get in a mood. 7. Faruqi with round the wicket tactic. Couple wickets. Spinner out. Shaheen Afridi now. Perhaps to assign Shaheen Afridi. Back in last game, we're going to have to be very mindful of what we're chasing here. It could be a big run chase. Raza. On to Tayyab. That will be gone. 183 for 4. Scoring at a quick rate of knots, though. You have to strike a couple of times. A button. Wickets. Rookie, he bowled pretty well. 2 for 30. It was expensive, but he picked up 3 valuable wickets. Has got through his last remaining of over. I'm going to get some more overs of the spin out of the way. Get a bit of variety in our attack. Rookie out. I'm going to bring Shaheen back for just a wee small spell. Might change his angle as well. He's coming around the wickets. Just regularly taking wickets and just reducing Karachi in that last 10, more importantly. Quite expensive. And get the man that's on 94 as my jam. Really impressed by the leggy. Very impressed. But lacking in the spin department last season, he's done a good job. Sapan, really. It's keeping Karachi back. They were looking well in excess of 300 at one point. A scrape over it. Looks at this. We'll bring a Freddie in. Look at Lala. For one. It's been a great fight back by the bowlers. 284 is still a formidable score, but it looked a lot more dangerous at one point. So Jam will end up on 104 not outs. And it was work with the spinner. Abada Sabri. Valuable couple wickets. He'll be to impress throughout the campaign because he's got competition in Ahmed from Afghanistan when he's back from international duty. Yeah, the youth were good in the first game, top 3 in particular. But they go about their business. Youth for Zurgerants. Finish our team like we made some big decisions. Start of the season, we'll build a bit of a future for this club. We'll make the ball painfully, move some players on. That loss. Hooked hard, hooked for 4. It's no ball as well. Without loss. Nice composed start from Sialkot Cricket Club. Glorious shot. Good batting. Really good batting. Even without loss. The first loss of a wicket is Lala. He goes for 12 off 20. Arnon. Nice and steady. Steady, just setting the tempo. Get out our overs, we deserve to win. The hook there. On. Given for one, and this is the 11th over. The edge away for 4 for Zaman. Rides his luck a little bit there. It's back-to-back 50s with my arm. Really good 50s. Backed up his form. Obviously 68 in the first game. Real promise for the 19-year-old. Been handed the keys and he's expected to do a reasonable job for us. Wee bit of zip off the pitch there and it's 4 tight overs. He forces that away. 94 for 1 after 6. Khan, been around a long time. One into international. When was that? A few years back. Scrap the LBW. 29 for 2. He's out for 60. Brings Thabit Ashir in, who's experienced hand coming in. Hold of that 3 hits. It's been a wee quiet period for us. The run rate's just on 6 and over. I don't panic about that yet. Looking the part at 3. Rookie in. No ball anyway, it was pretty safe at there. We'll move to 50. But he's backed up his performance as well from the last game. Obviously 59 against the Butterbard. 2 50s to his name. So this is two really promising signings. I just want Lala to get probably a few runs. So we are going to persist with him. Left-handed Oisis is back from international duty. 64 for 3. Chase is certainly on. And up on the scoreboard there, and it's a drop. Very promising all-rounders. Young 26-year-old Shamaz Saifi. And so Pakistan, that is incredibly good numbers. A good all-rounder to pick up when we needed one to replace Shadab Khan. Whistled off the bat. Good shot from Zaman. At 6.1 and over, it's still fairly comfortable. Sort of break down in the small lot. For Zaman to get his name into the honours book, the hundreds. Forward back again. 24 of 26. Aris coming in here. This offers a lot of experience at number 7. Overs for 5.3 required. Rate's not an issue. That is exquisite. God, he's just baseballed that down the ground for 4. And then he's just helped himself to a big hook for 6. And a ball 99 for Zaman. And the youngster has brought up 100. What a good 100 that is. Classy knock. He's getting his team position where we may be able to qualify for the finals. Count the chickens yet, because yeah, you can pretty much be cruising in this game, and then all of a sudden it's a wicket like this, or the run rate sort of gets dried up. Enough in the tank to get home. Score 115 off 111. It's 272 for 7. Now the round's a possibility that we drop this game. All Zaman's there, I think we should win. Just making sure it's over this. Because, yeah, basically, always a dodgy one. 127, new time highest score. And Raza will ensure a single, and that is a really good run chase again. So we've had 2 good run chases to beat the oppositions here. It's Zaman, 128 not out. Looks like a special talent. Mayan was really good at the top. There were handy contributions. People hung around enough and didn't sort of clog up the strike. A really good win. Kenya upsetting Pakistan's a really big surprise. They've got some very, very good sounding names. 196 for 4. Scotland. 2 wins. Board and strong enough position to qualify, I believe, here. So what are the final games of the rounds? I'll ignite the One Day Cup. So Karachi play Abbottabad. Interesting. All Blues are in second. Is pretty much a shootout for our first place. So we've got next game on the horizon, team selection. Pretty much going to be a pretty standard lineup, I think. Everyone's sort of performed pretty well so far. I'll just put in there. Like, wee bit of wear and tear. So yeah, we'll operate with the seam attack, which I'm pretty happy to do. And yeah, play and see how we go. On the toss, and we're going to be chasing again. Can we do it 3 times in a row? Pitched up. Raz will just bowl his line and length stuff. So in 68 without loss. Find that other game. So fine margins. You got basically win all 3 games. Sort of forces you to guess every game. And it's just not being contained at the moment. 113 without loss after 17 overs. 50s to both batsmen. Like going to have butt outs. Again, run butt out. He's played a long career. He's 36 years of age. Ali Abbas, player as well. Now the attack, he's been super, super expensive. Going to bring Shaheen Afridi back. He's going to come around the wicket. Changes angles. Upper Azam still churning out the games for Nation, has he? Played for a couple of years now. He's sort of just a domestic cricketer now. Afridi will castle him. He's taking the middle stump. Hold out for 4. Through this mess. Fun. Sapan that he can fight back into this. We've fought back in all our games. 4 teams down to a respectable total. It's not his day. Bowling is just getting absolutely taken to. Remaining overs of the leg spinner. Oh, pretty well again. Good innings from a bus comes on in 130 of 170 deliveries. Try and get through a couple more overs of their other bowling options. He'll bowl probably 1 here as well. Good back period here. Now bring in Shaheen Afridi. But at the back end of games. 2 boundaries. Rum trying to hit a third one away, but he's been dismissed. He's dismissed for 39. Has it back into the attack. And 2 for 7. Freddie, for all that, he's just played a bit of a role towards the back end again. Last over, and it's 3-3-3 for 9. Need to wrap this up. And it's 3:45 for 9. That's a mighty score. Archie Blues get through to 3:46 for 9 though. Put a pressure on the bottom bar to get that. That good, these two. Yeah, unfortunately Lala up for a duck. Miracle 1. Hashim Shah 2. We've confirmed it is. Shot from Mayan. Good. The youth have no fear of anything. There's Nazim Shah. Feels like it's been a long time. Career is a pretty good one. Only. Just gonna watch the highlights. He's not gonna get too many today. He will depart for 8. Struck 2 for 2 early on. We just want a respectful performance, really. Hard down the ground. That is 4 more. For 2 now. Ashire. A couple positions too high, but he's there. The anchor for the youth. So he's let's go for 350s in the campaign. He's focused on and maybe going for the big one. He will get a third 50 in the campaign in 3 games. It's been impressive. Lovely drive away for Thor. It's a glorious shot. Two for 2. You never know in this game. No. Be a decent batting side with the usual 3 at the top. Experience down the order. Home record partnership. Us and Lahore Blues. It is swatted and hit delightfully away for 4. 31 for 2 on the 21st over, and it's the youngster gone. He can convert any of his 350s into a big one, but he's got 60 out of 55. Ashire brings up a half century. Ground for Rookie, that is nice drive on the out for 6. Dicey. We're always going to be up against it, chasing a score in excess of 300. Third successive chase of the campaign. 5th breakthrough. I'm not giving up by any stretch of the imagination. It takes us a special partnership. Looks like we're going to be absolutely annihilated here. It's just relying on Bottabard to lose. And us getting through to second place, getting into the quarterfinals. Keep addressing the bowling. Just got to work out ways of getting teams under 300. And there's a bit less pressure on the run chase. Up. Aiming for around 300 if we can bat right through. Will be a bit of a task. For 6. He's got the edge. He will go for 33 or 30. Just about all over this game. 29 for 8, 229 for 9. If Reedy doesn't get anything, he's out for a golden duck. And we're going to be bowled out for 230. We've been outplayed in this one by Lahore Blues. And Rawalpindi have got through. Karachi have won that game. We have finished in second place. So that is good news for us. We are going to be going to the knockout stages again. This who we're playing will be the interesting one. We're playing the Quetta Cricket Club. The tables will show in the One Day Cup that we've got an interesting run through. So you've got Bahawalpur and Hyderabad PC, Lahore Blues and Malton Cricket Club on that side. So join us for that episode, guys. Smash the like button and we'll see you for the next episode.